Looking at the yield curve this morning, it's really interesting to see what's happened with the 2s10 spread after having finished as high as positive 25 is back down to only 1 on the brink of re-inverting. Now we're looking at it because it's an important thing. We thought we were out of the woods on this sort of inversion thing for banks and some of the other companies that rely on a steeper yield curve, but it looks like that's not happening. You look at the change on the yields right now, the 2 years down 5, the 5 years down 8, the 10 years down 9, and the 30 years down 9 on the yield. It's that buying of longer end treasuries that's causing this potential reinversion. It hasn't happened yet. German business expectations came in better overnight, but the current assessment with the business climate came in both worse than expected and lower than the previous month. We'll see what happens with that yield curve after we get the FOMC minutes that are going to be released tomorrow. Looking at stocks, they are higher, and they're in part higher because they're relieved by President-elect Trump's Treasury Secretary pick, Scott Bessent. Scott Bessent is very popular in the bond markets and on Wall Street, hedge fund manager that's worked across many different assets, macro strategy, and he's very well respected. Wall Street is celebrating that right now with a rally in stocks. The Dow is up 1%, the Russell's up 1.6%, the NASDAQ up 0.9%, and the S&P up 0.75%. Now, despite this drop in yields, gold and silver are both lower. Copper's near unchanged, and crude oil is a little lower as well. The dollar is quite a bit weaker as we're seeing this yield curve fall. Now, looking ahead, we have a 2-year note auction today in the U.S. Earnings. We only have 10 companies reporting earnings after the close with over $1 billion in market cap, including Agilent Technologies, Zoom Video, Semtech Corp, and Bluebird Corp. Tomorrow before the open, we'll have only 12 companies with over $1 billion in market cap reporting, including Analog Devices and then big retail names like Best Buy, Burlington Stores, Kohl's, Abercrombie & Fitch. Then we also got JM Smuckers and H World Group. We had Macy's that was supposed to deliver tomorrow, but they're now delaying their earnings based on a developing accounting scandal going on within the company. Tonight, data, nothing of note. Tomorrow, the Conference Board's Consumer Confidence Index in the U.S., along with new home sales and those FOMC minutes that I already mentioned.